If you're in digital business, you understand that when selling digital products, you always have to showcase your product in the best way in order to get more sales. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to create amazing mockups. I'm also going to show you which elements to include in this one, and finally, what steps are involved in customizing and exporting your book mockup for other platforms or for marketing. So let's get started. To begin with the creation of these amazing mockups, we have to open this page called Pactora. If you don't have an account, you can click in the link in my description to create one. Once your account is set up, it will take you to the home page. Over here, where we can see that we almost have more than 5,000 packing templates, guidelines, and mockups. In this home page, we're just gonna click in Mockups Generator. And in the left section over here, we're just gonna click in Others. And over here, we're just gonna start to look for the book mockup. So we have hardcover, book mockup, magazine, and all of these options. So you can choose the one that it fits the best to your product, but I'm gonna be choosing this one. So I'm gonna go and click in Edit. Now it will open the template for our mockup so we can begin with the designing. Once we are on here, there are two options. If you already create the cover and the back page with another designing tool like I did here with Keto, what you can do over here, you can just go and upload it in your mockup. And you can just go and upload it in this section over here. So we're just gonna click over it. And over here we can upload our images. Otherwise, in case you don't have your cover ready, we can create it directly in Pactora. To be honest, I'm very impressed with the amazing quality that we can find over here. So to start with the creation of this mockup, I will start by changing the color of the background. So I will click in Packing Color and I will click over here. And we can start to choose the color that we want for our book. So I'm just gonna choose a nice purple, so something like this. And then I will go in a very light one. And I will keep it like this. And here is where it gets very interesting. In the section of elements, Pactora gives us a space to start designing our own mockup. So we have the text section, we also have the shapes, and if we click in this arrow, we can see packing symbols, also symbols for social media, and some text combinations. Starting with the text section, you can go and click in Add Text. And over here, we can start to customize it. So I'm just gonna go, make it smaller, and then I can place it where I want it to be. So something like that. And I'm just gonna go and make my title. So I'm just gonna use Coloring Book over there. And I can even go and make it bigger. So over there, it fits very well. We can see that we have our guidelines. So everything stays in the right place. And I'm just gonna make it like this and maybe a little bit small. And now I like it more. We can even click over here and we can change the type of font that we want for our cover. So I'm just gonna go and change it. So I think that I really like this font, yellow regular, and I'm just gonna keep it over here. And I'm gonna make it now a bit more bigger. And there we go. We already have our title. And even if you want, you can go and change the color of this. So I will keep it in black because I think that this will stand out. But you can go and customize it. Or if you want to have some text combinations already, you can just go and add one of these ones. So we can go and click Add over here. And then we can see that it's a text. It's a complete combination that we can just add like a stamp over here. So we don't need this one. We just leave it over here. And then to start to customize it, the first thing that we have to do is just clicking on Grab. And even if you just want to use the text and you don't really want the background, you can just keep it and then just start to adjust it wherever you want it. So maybe we can go and put it over here so it fits better our book over there. And we can start to put coloring and then over here, book. So we can even go and use these options. We can see that we have a lot of templates to use. Or even if I want to use this template, I can go, click over here and add a shape only for this part over here. So we can go to the section of shapes and I'm going to click in add. So I'm going to be using this one and I can add it in the back of this part. So over here, I'm going to make it bigger. Over there, I'm going to click in the three dots and I'm going to send all the way to the back. And I can click over here and I can even change the color of this shape. So I'm just going to make it white. And there I make it white. So we can go and add everything we want. From here we can even make a star or a circle. So you can just go and get very creative over here. Once you have set up the text for your book, we can move on into adding some decorations. And for this, we can go to the section of inspirations, where you can find a lot of patterns for your book, which I think it gives a great touch. So we can go and select one of these ones, so I can click in add and we can see that it already changed a lot how my ebook looks. Or even we can make this one and you can go and choose the size, so you can make it smaller or you can make it bigger. You can also change the colors over here. So if I want it to be more pink, I can click over here a little bit more and then it's already pink, and I think like the little purple works very well. And over here I can go and make the same, so I can go and change the color, so I can make it more blue, and we can change all of them, and the same go for each of these patterns. So for this one we can make it bigger and change all the colors. Or you can go and choose one of these templates. So I can go click over all of these and then delete it. And then I can just choose one of these ones. So let's say this one looks very nice. I can go and then I will click in the three dots and I can click in duplicate. And I can send one on each page, in the back page and in the cover page. And we can just change the colors or the designing or anything that you want to change over here. So everything fits better. I'm just going to click and change the background. So I'm just going to change it to this color. I think it looks nicer and it fits with my cover book and my back page. And then you can just go and customize it as you want to. So we can make again here, coloring over here. And then I can just adjust this. So over there. And I'm just gonna keep this one, and then we can make book over here. So book there. And then over here I can add my name or something that you want to add in your cover book. And over here you can add this one, or we can just keep it on the cover. So it stays like this, and then this as our back page. And over here in this section we can even drag it to make it bigger, and we can see a 3D of our design. So I can see the back of it, and then I can also see how it looks in the front. And once we are happy with our design, the next thing to do is just click in save. And we can already see our mockup over here, how it's looking. So it looks very nice. And once you're happy with the result, we have few options over here. We can click in the video section and generate a video of our amazing mockup. So I can click one of these options so we can see how each of them look on my mockup. We can even try this one. This one also looks very fun. Or we can even select this one, which is very interesting one. It flips our mockup in a very nice way. Otherwise, if you want your mockup with a very detailed background, I will show you how to do it with this same mockup. So we're going to click in 3D design. Once it opens, we can see that it has a lot of amazing tools, starting with the arrows over here, which help us to choose the position of our book. So we can go and make it like more to the front, or we can even make it more to the back very specifically. Or you can change the angle of it, so we can make it more to the right or more to the left, or you can keep it on 0, a little bit rotated. or you can choose to which size it looks. So you can make it a bit more to the right also, or just look straight forward to us. But I'm just gonna keep it like this. I feel like it looks very nice. Over here, we can see that we have the lighting section. So we can choose the lighting that we want for our mockup. So I can go and choose the daylight, moonlight, a bit more sunset, or evening sun. So I think I really like this one, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. You can also go to the section of background, and over here we can choose the background for our mockup. So as you can see here, we have a lot of options to choose from, so you can make gradient. So maybe something like this, looks very nice. I think this one will fit better. We need to find something that makes our product to stand out even more. So I would say something like this works very well. Or you can even go and choose a specific color if you want to type it over here, or if you want to test out on this bar. Or if you don't want to use any color, you can go and use an image. And what is even more interesting is that we can go and add some assets to our mockup. And to do this, you just click over it and then you just position it where you want your asset to be. So something like this. Looks very nice. So it makes my mockup to stand out also, or we can even make like another type of shape over here and something like that. Otherwise, in case you don't like how it looks, you just go and click in undo. And we can go and place it again, like a bit more further, or maybe something like this. There we go. And we can even still change the direction of our mockup. So I think that I will make it a bit more to this side, and a bit more and a bit more up, and something like this. It will fit very well. Or if you don't like it, you can just go and click in delete, and you can delete the shapes. And if you don't like the shapes, we can see that in this section we have plants, and if we click in this arrow, we have fruits, food, decorations, and even more stuff. So I'm just gonna go and try the section of plants. So we can see we can add this one over here, and we can see that it adds my shape over here. And I can make exactly the same. I can choose the rotation of it, so I can move it a little bit so it looks something like this. And it's over there. And you can keep adding any of these elements that you want. You can add trees, plants. We can go to the section of fruits, and you can also do this. If you're making a cooking book, this will make your book to stand out a lot more. Or any kind of book, it looks very nice. And then we have this section of models, and over here it only displayed our projects. And we can move on to this section of scenes. Here it's where it gets very interesting. And this is my favorite part of the tool. You can choose from so many options to make your mockup to stand out a lot. So over here we can see some examples of how our mockup can look. So we can go and click something like this. And you can see that it already displays our mockup in much more options. We can also click in this one. And you can see that it already make our mockup in 3 different options. And we can go and choose the color from it. And we have the basics one. We have this one that also looks amazing. If I also click on this one, it looks very nice too. And I can go and change the colors. I can choose from these color combinations, which are very nice. And if we click in this arrow, we can see that we have a lot of options. So I can go and make a light luxury. So let's say I want to make this book to look very luxury. I can click over here and I can choose one of these ones. And this one looks very nice. Like this look my book even more professional. And I can go and click even in and make it 3 times so it looks very visually appealing. And you can choose from any of these ones. Let's say that I'm selling an ebook for Christmas. I can go and just place it over here and it's gonna look amazing. So look at this, it's very nice. Or you can even make it with a Christmas tree over here. And it also looks very cute. I really like how it looks. Once you have made your choice to download this image, you can go and click in Super Render. And you're just gonna click in Export Now. But this will only work if you already have your Pandora Pro. Otherwise, if you only have the free version, we can go back to our mockup, and over here we can click again in Super Export. Over here we have different options. So as we can see, we have the mockup, and we also can choose the format for our mockup. We have the timeline, we have the videos, we have the code, and we can get a link to share it. So in case that you only have the free version, we just have to click in copy link, and then you can go and open this link. And we can see we have our mockup. Or if you want the full access to this amazing tool, you can sign up for a paid plan. And I have great news for you. You can get an amazing 20% discount with my special code. Don't miss a chance to create amazing mockups for your digital products. And if you don't know how to make money with these ones, you can check my video on how to make money with Amazon and Canva. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video. Have a great day.